Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Rain Radio. I'm your host, Rain Falls, and today is a story time. And we'll be reading, can you see it? Romeo and Juliet. To be or not to be, I have no idea if that's Romeo and Juliet or not. But let's get it started. Grab your tea, grab whatever you need, because it's time. All right. I'm going to be doing voices. Act 1, Scene 1. Enter Samson and Gregory of the house of Capulet with swords and bucklers. Samson. Gregory, on my word, will not carry coals. No, for then we should be colliers. And we be in collar. Oh, wait. I feel like I should state the name before I continue to read. Okay. Gregory. I, while you live, draw your neck out of collar. Samson. I strike quickly being moved. Gregory. But thou art not quickly moved to strike. Huzzah! Samson. A dog of the house of Montague moves me. Gregory. To move is to stir, and to be valiant is to stand. Therefore, if thou art moved, thou runnest away. Samson. A dog of that house shall move me to stand. I will take the wall of any man or maid of Montague. That shows thee, Gregory, that shows thee a weak slave, for the weakest goes to the wall. Samson. This is true. Therefore, women, being the weaker vessels, are ever thrust to the wall. Therefore, I will push Montague men from the wall, and thrust his maids to the wall. Gregory. The cord is between our masters and us their men. Samson. 'Tis all one. I will show myself a tyrant. When I have fought with the men, I will be civil with the maids. I will cut off their heads. Gregory. The heads of the maids? Samson. Aye, the heads of the maids, or their maiden heads. Take it in what sense thou wilt. Gregory. They must take it in sense that feel it. Samson. Me they shall feel while I am able to stand, and 'tis known I am pretty piece of flesh. I am a pretty piece of flesh. Gregory. 'Tis well thou art not fish. If thou hast been poor John. Enter Abram and another serving man. Draw thy tool. Here comes of the house of Montagues. Samson. My naked weapon is out. Quarrel. I will back thee. Gregory. How? Turn thy back and run. Samson. Fear me not. Gregory. No, marry, I fear thee. Samson. Let us take the law of our sides. Let them begin. Gregory. I will frown as I pass by, and let them take it as they list. Samson. Nay, as they dare, I will bite my thumb at them, which is a disgrace to them if they bear it. Abram. Do you bite your thumb at us, sir? Samson. I do bite my thumb, sir. Abram. Do you bite your thumb at us, sir? Samson. Aside to Gregory. Is the law of our side if I say I? Gregory. No. Samson. No, sir, I do not bite my thumb at you, sir, but I bite my thumb, sir. Gregory. Do you quarrel, sir? Abram. Quarrel, sir? No, sir. Samson. But if you do, sir, I am for you. I serve as good a man as you. Abram. No better. Samson. Well, sir, enter Benvolio. Gregory. Aside to Samson. Say, better, here comes one of my master's kinsmen. Samson to Abram. Yes, better, sir. Abram. You lie. Draw. Samson. Draw if you be men. Gregory. Remember thy washing blow. They fight. Benvolio draws his swords. Part, fools! Put your swords! Put up your swords! You know not what you do. Enter Tybalt. Tybalt. What art thou drawn among these heartless hinds? Turn thee, Benvolio, look upon thy death. Benvolio. I do but keep the peace. Put up thy sword, or manage it to part these men with me. Tybalt. What drawn and talk of peace? I hate the word, as I hate hell. All Montagues in thee, have at thee, coward. They fight. Enter 3 or 4 citizens with clubs or partisans. Citizens. Clubs, bills, and partisans, strike, beat them down. Down with the Capulets, down with the Montagues. Enter old Capulet in his gown and his wife, Lady Capulet. Capulet. What noise is this? Give me my long sword. Ho! Lady Capulet. Oh, a crutch. A crutch. Why call you for a sword? Enter old Montague and his wife, Lady Montague. My sword, I say. Oh, wait. No, that's Capulet. My sword, I say. Old Montague is come and flourishes his blade in spite of me. Montague. Thou villain Capulet, hold me now. Let me go. Lady Montague. What voice should I give her? Thou shalt not stir 1 foot to seek a foe. I don't know. I'll make the Montague southern. Prince. Oh, enter Prince Escalus with his train. Prince. Rebellious subjects, enemies to peace, profaners of this neighbor steam still. Will they not hear? What ho! You men, you beast, that quench the fire of your pernicious rage, with purple fountains issuing from your veins, on pain of torture, from those bloody hands, throw your mistempered weapons to the ground, and hear the sentence of your moved prince. 3 civil brawls, bred of an airy word, by thee, old Capulet and Montague, have thrice disturbed the quiet of our streets, and made Veronica's ancient citizens, cast by their grave beseeming ornaments, to wield old partisans in hands as old, cankered with peace to part your cankered hate. If ever you disturb our streets again, your lives shall pay the forfeit of the peace, for this time all the rest depart away. You, Capulet, shall go along with me, and Montague, come you this afternoon, to know our farther pleasure in this case, to old Freetown, our common judgment place. Once more, on pain of death, all men depart. Exeunt all but Montague, Lady Montague, and Benvolio. Who set these ancient quarrels new abroach? Speak, nephew, where you by when it began? Benvolio. Here were the servants of your adversary, and yours, close fighting, ere I did approach, I drew to part 'em. In the instant came the fiery Tybalt with his sword prepared, which, as he breathed defiance to my ears, he swung above his head and cut the winds, who, nothing but hurt withal, hissed him in scorn while we were interchanging thrusts and blows, come more, and fought on part and part, till the prince came, who parted either part. Oh, where's Romeo? Saw you him today? Right, glad I am he was not at this fray. Madam, an hour before the worshipped sun peered forth the golden window of the east, a troubled mind drove me to walk abroad, where, underneath the grove of sycamore that westward rooteth from this city side, so early walking did I see your son. Towards him I made, but he was aware of me, and stole into the covert of the wood. I, measuring his affections by my own, which then most sought where most might not be found, being one too many by my weary self, pursued my humor, not pursuing his, and gladly shunned who gladly fled from me. Montague. Many a morning hath he there be seen, with tears augmenting the fresh morning dew, adding to clouds, more clouds with his deep sighs, but all so soon as the all-cheering sun should in the farthest east begin to draw the shady curtains from Aurora's bed, away from light steals home my heavy sun. In private in his chamber pens himself, shut up his windows, locks fair daylight out, and makes himself an artificial night. Black and pretentious must his humor prove, unless good counsel may cause the remove. Benvolio, my noble uncle, do you know the cause? I neither know it, nor can learn of him. Benvolio, have you importuned him by any means? Montague, both by myself and many other friends, but he, his own affections, counselor, is to himself. I will not say how true, but to himself so secret and so close, so far from sounding and discovery, as is the bud bit with an envious worm. Here he can spread his sweet leaves to the air, or dedicate his beauty to the same, could we but learn from whence his sorrows grow. We would as willingly give cure as know. Enter Romeo. See, here he comes. So please you, step aside. I'll know his grievance, or be much denied. I would thou wert so happy by thy stay, to hear true shrift. Come, madam, let's away. Exeunt Montague and Lady Montague. And I think we're gonna leave it there. We're gonna leave it there. I hope you guys are having a good day. I am doing relatively well. I can't complain. Can't complain. So, this is what we're gonna be reading. I just wanted to start it, and I'll pick it back up real soon. I'll see y'all later. Rain falls out.